All right, and we're back.
Welcome back
to Scribble Halo.
Scribble Grunts.
There we go. The Sonic one somewhere.
In the immortal words of Master Chief and Sonic the Hedgehog, gotta go fast.
You do. He added a new meaning to that. I hope people watch this just to experience that.
That's wonderful. I'm glad we permanently have that.
That was magic. Well, let's hopefully it doesn't get messed up and makes it up to YouTube. I've had so many issues with recordings lately, but yeah, I'm happy that's on tape.
I've got a good lock on
People still say that
CNI transponder signal.
On tape?
Yeah.
He's alive.
Have you seen?
Implants are intact.
People still call it the clicker for the remote.
Okay. Here's how my ADD works. I just said tape, which made me think of VHS, which made me think of the horror movie VHS. Have you seen VHS?
Yes, I have. Okay. Yeah, in the the second you said VHS, I thought of the horror movie VHS, which made me think of the succubus lady.
Yeah.
Which made me think
That's one of the best ones, though.
Which made me think of the pterodactyls in Jurassic Park 3 that lifted up the little boy. Which made me think of how bad of a movie that was, which made me think of a good Jurassic Park, which had Jeff Goldblum. And Jeff Goldblum is awesome because he's insane. He is the grown man's Jeff Goldblum is the grown man's Gary Busey.
Gary Busey is his own Gary Busey.
Gary Busey's crazy, but Jeff Goldblum is like the adult crazy.
Oh, I just sorry about that. Interesting enough, this is the second time that Gary Busey has come up on one of our.
Really? I'm surprised it's only twice. That dude's everywhere.
Mike does phenomenal impressions, by the way.
Yes, he does.
He does really good impressions.
Oh, dude, you are doing all of this alone.
Oh, you're dead still?
Oh, yeah.
I'll just hide back in the swamp.
That's weird that they didn't do that. They didn't
After the
respawn me at the cutscene. Yeah.
I'm just trying to get that shotgun thing there, so it's like, nah.
Okay, heavily guarded. And you really don't like that assault rifle, do you?
I like it. Normal shotgun. You know, you play shotgun. And oh, stop shooting. Oh, I think it's gone. It's around here. But it's gone. Peter sounds angry.
Missed opportunity for Halo. Halo 3 should have had a mode where you remember how like Halo 2 they made zombies?
Yes. Well, no, Halo 2 zombies was that was the first like a made-up mode.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a mode in the game. People just kind of invented it.
Yeah.
And you had to like play by like agreed upon rules, like gentlemen's rules.
Yeah.
But then they made it a mode in Halo 3, but it just wasn't the same. I don't know why.
So what I'm saying is Halo 3 missed opportunity, man. They should have made it so that it was like if you were infected, you actually were a flood.
Oh, that would have been cool. They did that though with one of the Halos. Because you have this weird sword hand thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah!
Four?
It might have been 4.
No, it wasn't
Reach. Reach didn't
Reach
have
didn't
flood
have
models.
Metal completion. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so back to VHS. What a freaking although I was expecting Mike, because Mike's doing his horror movie marathons. Yeah. And I showed them the other one. We walked to the store the other day, and we got about halfway. We stopped up to the first VHS film, like the Succubus one.
Yeah.
And he was really, kind of into it, because I think that's probably arguably one of the better ones.
The crash did more damage than
but he went home and finished it and didn't like it that much. I think they're pretty awesome.
Some of them are cool.
Some of them are really really bad.
They're just like cheap plugs.
Yeah, but I think if you were to make a movie of the best ones from all three,
yeah,
it would be really cool. Did you see all of them, or?
All of the tapes that were in VHS?
No, all the VHSs.
I've only seen 1 and 2.
The third one is called Viral, I think, and it's like viral videos.
Yeah.
The crash did more damage.
But then that takes away the horror completely because it's like,
well, they haven't.
Oh, like everybody's seen these videos. They're viral.
Oh no, they're like no one's seen. It's got like a story to it. It's the one with the most story outside of the movies, like the little VHS movies. But There's one where they're in like Mexico or something, and there's like some skateboarder guys, zombie-ish kind of people that come running at them like crazy. It's definitely not horror, but it's or scary rather than it's crazy.
Wasn't that already one of the videos that was like they were at a Mexican birthday party or something like that?
The
zombie one.
One of them was like one of the ones that freaked me out the most. I don't know why. It just kind of like had a really weird vibe to it. Was the did you see the one with the scientist? It might have been in Viral. Made a portal to the other dimension, but it's like everything's the same.
That might have been Viral then.
You know what? I think I'm gonna try to cue that up. Soon if we can watch that, because it's really creepy. This guy makes a portal, and there's a door, and on the other side of the door is him, and the other him has been working on the same thing, and they're like, oh my god, like, you know, can I come into your dimension? And they're both like, yeah, like, you know, let's go into each other's dimensions for like, you know, an hour. And everything looks pretty much exactly the same, except in the one that it's following kind of goes into this guy's house, and the pictures are all different, and there's kind of like satanic images and like weird stuff, and it's just kind of like, but the guy seemed exactly like him, like totally normal, and the house is set up exactly the same, and then in the middle of the room is like this pile of guts, but like in like a really weird kind of like satanic thing, and without spoiling too much, it kind of keeps developing from there, and
Yeah.
it's just weird. I mean, it's bad. It's like
It sounds like it's worth my time though.
they're all bad. You know, it's not like
Yeah.
high quality or anything like that.
That's
ends
not what
in
I
like
rank as.
It ends in something that's very reminiscent of Sleepaway Camp, as in like a really weird, whacked up, stupid twist at the end that probably didn't need to be. But yeah, I like that for some reason.
I'll have to check that out. Like, well, when I say that it's worth my time, I mean it doesn't take much for something to be worth my time.
I saw a shotgun earlier in one of those guys' hands.
There you go. And I'm alive again.
More keys. I don't hate it. I like how the sniper is just too powerful, so it just goes straight through them like butter. Doesn't actually hurt the blood.
Power source detected. There's the gravity lift. It's still operational.
I'm not going to say that I hate this
That's our
level,
way
but I am
back
not
in.
going to say that I love it.
Yeah, I wouldn't use the word love. It's definitely not.
I will say this safely enough.
I like this part. You were saying you dislike this part more. I hate the part in the ship.
In the ship?
Yeah.
See, I think it's exactly as you said. It's the legendary playthroughs of this that really do it.
Very true. I think playing this on Legendary ruins it for the other. Because right now I'm kind of having a good time with it. You know, everything's kind of just fine.
The
But-
Flood just suck as an enemy playing on Legendary.
Yeah, they really do.
Because they're just
Should be
every
able to get
goddamn
into the
where.
ship's control room from here.
And you're so vulnerable. You die so easily.
The Covenant battle is a mess.
It kind of takes away from the whole
My
you're cool
recommendation
Master
is
Chief, because it's like you're super fragile.
Well, you know, but it adds a little bit more to like the narrative, because when you in the books they make Plasma sound like this awful thing to get shot by, like it's,
Yeah.
you know. And then in the games you take like millions of hits, and so do the Marines, but in Legendary at
The
least.
Flood are gathering bodies.
Like the Needler in the book sounds like the worst thing in the world. They talk about how like
the
it goes-
Needler in the games is the worst thing in the world.
but they talk about how like it goes into you and like boils your insides and
Yeah.
liquefies everything, and you're just like, oh my god.
Yeah, Needler's fucked up. Did you see the biggest edition of Halo 5?
No, I mean,
You know how they have like special edition.
oh, we're gonna blow up. Yeah, no, I didn't know that they sort of like the legendary-ish edition or whatever.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, the one with the statue of Locke and him walking.
nope.
There's one
Better
past that?
oh yeah, it's sold out like within hours.
What is it?
It comes with a life-size replica of the Needler, and when you pull the trigger, the needles go down.
What?
And when you press the reload button, the needles shoot all back up.
How much was it?
It was like $700.
I've seen prop Needlers before, made by like a company that.
This was like 343, and they were very serious about their Needler mod.
Oh wow!
It's insanely
You know
cool.
what? It's a really good thing that I didn't know about that, because I probably would have, like, especially if I'd known the window of time that I had to make the decision.
Yeah, you would have. There would have been no second thought. There would have just been like,
But like, I really,
No, this is what I need.
I can't afford that.
yeah.
I mean, like, I have a credit card,
That's
but
the
that
same.
doesn't really
Yeah.
help because then
That's
it's
the
just,
same thing with me though, is because like when I heard about that, I was just like, oh my god, do I still have time? And he was like, nah, and I was like, that's probably good.
It's probably a good thing because my life will be just fine without that.
Yeah, I'll just sell everything
But-
for fucking.
I think I went the wrong way. The problem is, like, I'm pretty crafty when it comes to stuff like that, and I could probably make.
You
something
could
like
make a
that
needler,
pretty-
but
and I could also, I probably couldn't do I couldn't do the whole mechanical shooting, retracting thing, but but then, you know, I ended up spending ungodly amounts of time. Like, that Iron Man helmet took me months.
Yeah.
And I know people have done way better jobs. I don't think that, you know, and they've...
it's not about who does a better job.
Well,
or
no,
what.
they've probably done it quicker, too. There's, you know, I just started getting into, like, molding, like, working
Yeah.
with silicone, which is just awesome because then at least if you make something, you can make more of it, which I kind of like. But it's, you know...
So, have you thought about getting a?
3D printer?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's just, you know, there's no way I can...
they have the cheaper models. They don't do as much.
There's
but
still like 1,000 though.
I found one online that was $300.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah. You just told me that you shouldn't be spending. I should not be telling you any of this.
No, I'm still recovering from the boot.
Yeah, you spent a lot of time and money on that.
Yeah. Just, you came over to those, like, pits where, you know, once I was committed to it, you know, I couldn't really back out.
Yeah, because you had gone too far into it. That's what my whole thing with the podcast is like I have a room in my house dedicated to a bunch of this shit.
Well, we've got a pretty legitimate looking set in the other
He's
room.
delirious.
And that's
Hey,
the
we
one thing I
to
don't
find
have
him.
right now is all the very, very legitimate equipment. So,
You are very welcome to it.
with our powers combined, we are.
Captain Planet?
Yeah,
Are we Captain Planet right now?
we could be. No, we can't.
We are Captain Chief.
Captain Planet! Well, didn't Family Guy do like a great Captain Planet report? You know, that show
Yeah. That show had a reference of everything. They ran their entire course of like The Simpsons career in like 4 years. That's how you clear out the flood.
Yeah. Just making out with you. What time did you get out tomorrow again?
About 3:30. 3 o'clock.
I've
so.
been. Let me check my bank account, but before we start playing, if you want, we can head over to Grayson's really quick because I haven't gone to the new range yet. In the shooting before playing Halo.
To train.
You know, not like that the two of them have any relevance, but just, oh my god! No, just 'cause I haven't been in a while. I want to check out their,
I mean, can anybody go shooting? Or?
yeah,
Okay.
you come with me.
Okay, sure.
I mean, I don't know what Grayson's rules are, but that's what they normally are.
You can just have like a buddy if you are responsible for that buddy.
It just depends on how they charge you. Bridgeport is a little shady, but they normally, the nice thing about it,
You gotta
And
make
the-
sure I won't embarrass you.
Grayson's really nice. I just haven't been to the range yet. He looks awful.
Oh,
But in
God.
the Halo, the original version of
Yeah.
this was just a
No
pile.
human life signs detected.
And it was a
The
blob
captain-
that like didn't even move its
He's one
mouth.
of them.
Oh, okay.
We can't let the flood get off this ring. You know what he'd
Claw
expect.
hand. Bridgeport
Wait.
is cool because they charge you by the
What
lane.
he
So if you
wants
go with
us
a
to
couple
do.
people, you're only paying for one lane per hour. So a lot of places will charge you by the person. So like
Yeah.
$5 for like an hour or a half hour.
Yeah, what do they do in Waterbury? Like by
It's
the
done.
Water-
DMV?
That would be, yeah, look how bad
We
that
need
was.
to
It
get
was
back
just
to
a
Pillar
hole.
of Automate. Let's go back to
Oh
the
my
shuttle bay.
god!
Yeah, I mean, like, look at that.
Holy god! We did that to this poor guy.
Waterbury is
Gross.
Blue Trails, I think. I want to say, maybe. There's a private
Yeah.
range as well. mountains.
This is gonna get hectic real fucking quick.
Terminal here. We want to, like, you know, jump out of the game.
Yeah. Just in case you wanted to post on Facebook about Halo Facebook.
You want to touch the touchpad on the computer really quick? I gotta cancel that sleep mode thing. Oh boy. I could just walk out of it, but I have to. There's no face on it at all.
I'm gonna have to fire you for insubordination.
So I think when we go over to this door, if I remember correctly, a lot of grunts with fuel rod cannons come out of it.
Yeah, I think
Well,
so
there's
too.
throw a grenade in there, and then they can have fun with that. Bye, guys.
Hey, you know when Jean-Luc Picard...
And then watch out, the fuel rod cannons blow up too. What is that?
You remember when Jean-Luc Picard became one of the Borg?
No. What?
You never watched Star Trek?
I've watched Star Trek, but I tried so many times to like it, but I just don't get into it.
You either get into it or you don't. Like it's not like a, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I didn't give it enough of a chance. No, either you like it or you don't.
I mean, I sort of do. I don't know. It's very dry for me.
Yeah,
It's
it is. Like Star Wars is more up my alley too, but like Star Trek it's like deliberation and politics.
Right. Yeah.
But
like the.
But I was just thinking for a second there.
His vitals are fading.
Do you think that when they had a race of aliens called the Borg, which were like cyborgs, and if they caught you, they would go through a process where they would, you know, Borgify you. They would turn you into one of the Borg. And Jean-Luc Picard, that happened to him at one point. He got turned into one of the Borgs. So I was just thinking, do you think he got fired when that happened? For insubordination?
Oh, that's good. I've never made it that far out without the cutscene starting.
Hey Mike, do you think it was insubordination?
Remember,
I really am proud of that joke.
You should be.
Way too proud. No one should be laughing. If anybody's watching.
No one will ever watch.
Oh god, them all.
Thanks for watching.